Good morning, YouTube. Sean Wayman here with RB Bass. We're going to do a little video report real quick. San Luis Reservoir, I fished Thursday. Post-front conditions. We got rain probably first hour or two we were there. And then it kind of cleared out, got super cold. Still partly cloudy. The good news is the striper's still bit and a few largemouth. Just not as many as we've been catching. I'll show you what we were catching them on. This is a Daiwa Tatula Elite 7'6" flipping stick, the Ish Monroe model. AGS guides, which is why I love this Rod Glove Pro Series. It's like neoprene material, very protective. Anyway, with those guides, you want to protect them because they're light and fragile. This week's largemouth bait, the stripers ate it too, but this is what caught all the largemouth. 5.8 Key Tech in Blue Shiner on a 3/8 ounce Blade Runner underspin with the silver blade. Fished on 20-pound FC Sniper and also a Tatula reel. I'm fishing it on the flipping stick because it's actually doesn't feel like a flipping stick. It does when you're flipping, but it's very universal rod. I'll throw 3/8 and heavier underspins or swim jig heads, swim bait heads, like this stuff here. You can fish buzz baits, whopper ploppers, just an assortment of all of this stuff here, okay? Mission fish, mat lures, whoops, I just dropped one. Smash tack, this is a smash tack, another smash tack. The ragu. Top hook there. I'd throw that on it. Throw that on it. It's just a good all-around rod. It's excellent for flipping, but it's got a good tip on it for this stuff too. And I like to throw fluorocarbon and not go too heavy. 20 seems kind of heavy for some of this stuff, but it's working pretty good. And when you're running the risk of tangling with the 20+ pound striper, that heavier line is kind of nice to have. So I haven't been fishing anything light there. Another rig, 795 PAL. Not really the right rod for this, but it's working. It's a 3/8 ounce Santone Z-Spin with the white blade with a River to Sea D-Walker. I think that color is called Ice Shad or something like that. Really neat looking color, and it matches well with that head. Not the biggest fan of the 2-eye thing, but I wanted to fish that bait on there. I'd been catching them on that X-Zone Swammer in the 5.5 size, but I ran out. So this week I had to use the Key Tech. And I also, this one was the best, caught the most stripers. Jackal, I think it's a 4.8. And that is a Sexy Shad, I think they call it. And that is a 6-cent screw lock head in the Sexy Shad color, I believe. See, holds really well. Which is nice with those stripers because they tend to tear up the baits. This makes them, I only fished that one all day, and I can't tell you how many I caught on it, quite a few. Anyway, lake conditions, like I said, was post-front. Water temp dropped from 56 last week to 53 was the highest we saw all day. And it was pretty slick, calm. There were still a few people out there, a few kayaks, and we saw one other boat. Not the nicest conditions to be out. Like I said, it was cold for sure. This week, I think I'm going to go to another local lake and target that one. It's a little bit more bass only. So we'll go out there and give it a go. Work on some things. I'll still be throwing swim baits, but it's also going to be probably some drop shot, maybe some chatterbait or cranking. Oh, and jigs, yes. I did catch one on a jig, and it was not a largemouth, it was a striper. It's just a brown and purple living rubber jig with a Strike King Rage chunk in hard candies, the color. And that's on a Revenge head. I save all my old Revenge heads because they're one of my favorite heads. And this thing's been through the ringer, and you see the paint's still phenomenal on it. Revenge made awesome stuff. Anyway, I think that's about all I got as far as the fishing report goes. Don't know if I'm getting out this next week, actually, because it's Christmas week. We'll have to see how my wife takes it. If she goes to work Thursday, I'm fishing. If she doesn't, then I probably won't. Anyway, Sean William with RB Bass. Until next time, have a good one. Tight lines.